Hello and welcome back with me, Admiral, joining me back on a new game. So this is, if you weren't already aware, this is Star Wars Heroes, basically. And I'm essentially going to start playing more of this game. As you can see, I'm up to level 39. It's quite easy to level up early on, so just bear that in mind, and then it gets harder and harder throughout the levels. I've only been playing it for 3 days now, I think it is, and as you can see, like I say, been playing it for like three days, maybe even 4 days, and obviously you level up pretty quickly. So we're going to be playing this. We're going to be looking at new things for this game. We're going to be looking at all the different things you can do in this game. They're going to come obviously in upcoming videos. I'm going to give a little sort of brief overview in this video. So let's get started. Just want to say thank you to all new subscribers, obviously, once again, and don't forget to keep hitting that subscribe button. So yeah, if you are new to the game like me, then we will be going through the game obviously together. We're going to try and unlock things together. We're going to try and sort of lead people in the right path, as well as trying to lead myself in the right path, which is obviously always nice. And yeah, we're going to see what we can do overall. Hopefully, you know, we can obviously progress up to the max level, which is 85, I believe, the max level, and hopefully it won't take a ridiculously long time. It will take a long time to get all the characters, so let's have a quick look. So all the characters is in this list, and as you can see, this scroll bar is pretty small for the size of the scroll. I have not that many characters at the moment. I have a decent amount. I've gone for a crew called the Phoenix Crew, and if you're obviously a Star Wars fan, you know who they are. You got Ezra, you got Hera, you got Chopper, and you've got Sabine. Two other characters as well, but I do not have them as of yet. So we are looking to hopefully get them in the future, but at the moment I'm just looking to upgrade my Ezra and Hera and stuff like that, and the other two as well, to try and obviously make them stronger. So the way the game works is you obviously have, I'll click on the character, so you have gear for the characters, which you can obviously upgrade to certain levels. You have the actual level of the character itself as well. Bear in mind, obviously this level is the level that you are as a player as well, so you can only upgrade to the maximum of whatever level you are. So for example, for me, I can only upgrade to level 39 because that's my maximum. And then you have the star levels, which every time you get, for me at the moment, if I get 30 of the shards essentially, or whatever you want to call them in this game, then I can upgrade his level to the next star level, which for him would be level 4, and that goes all the way to star level 7. He can also get a ship, and we'll come on to that in more different videos and stuff. And then each one of these there's literally so much I'd have to do. I'm going to be doing multiple videos on this type of game. Like I say, this is just a quick overview. And then there's multiple levels, as you see by the attacks and the abilities. But look, going through, as you can see, there's absolutely tons and tons of different characters that you can get. And certain characters synergize better with other characters. Obviously, that's the same way with most things these days. And yeah, it's really, really good. A lot of characters, obviously, you should know because of Star Wars, for example. And then you come to do the battles. So you have two different types, or you have a lot of different types of battles, but the two main ones that you're going to come across all the time are going to be either the light and dark side battles and the Cantina Battles, which we'll quickly go on to. So the light and dark side, you have normal, hard. If you go into the hard ones, this is where you can unlock certain character shards and stuff like that, depending on obviously who is what. So this way you can unlock that type of stuff. Same with the dark side, it's exactly the same, just that the different characters there's just different characters on the different things. Some of them have the same, so it just allows you to obviously get them faster. As you can see, I'm trying to work towards Sabine here on these energy ones. And then you have the other type of battles, which are the Cantina Battles. And again, these unlock different types of characters as well, and this is for every single level. So they unlock different types of characters. So this is how you can see what the character you're going to get on it. At the moment, I'm obviously working towards this one, which I believe is him. Yeah, so that I'm working towards this one, which is obviously Ezra. So this is where I get them. You can either battle yourself. So the first time you do it, you have to 3-star it, or you don't have to, but you have to battle to get the 3-star. Once you've got unlocked the 3 stars for that certain level, then you can then multi-sim it as much as you like, providing you have the energy and you obviously have the sim tokens to do so. You do get quite a lot of them tokens and stuff in objectives and daily quests and stuff like that. So the daily activity, this is what it is. Obviously I've done quite a lot today, so there's not much left on this. I need to do 3 squad battles, which I'll be doing tonight. And then over the night you get daily bonuses of energy, and you get Cantina energy boosts as well throughout, obviously depending on the time and how long's left. And then you got journey guides and quests. So you can do, obviously, you'll be doing different quests and stuff. I wouldn't focus too much on these, but whatever. And then you can obviously unlock achievements and then guild activities if you're obviously in a guild. You have the different store. You can get one of these free every something like 10 minutes or something. So you get one of them free, and then you have tokens which you can buy stuff with. As you can see there, just got shards for a rebel scout, for example. So yeah, that's essentially the store. You have different shipments, which you can buy multiple different equipment. So I mean, this is useful because obviously your characters use this to equip stuff with and stuff like that. So again, this is very useful. So make sure you buy them. You have then Cantina abilities, which you can buy shards with. So I'm going to buy Chopper because that's who I'm focusing on at the moment. You need 400 for him, and then you can buy different characters if you don't obviously want to go for that Phoenix crew. For example, you can go for like 5s, you can go for Ahsoka, you can literally whoever you want from this list, obviously. And then you have again guild store if you're in a guild, and then you have different characters you can get in the guild store. Honest to God, there's just so much stuff. And then you have the squad arena store, which depending on obviously where you finish in the squad arena, you can obviously unlock certain characters in this. At the moment I'm trying to head towards Kane and Jarrus, but other than that, that is it for here. Obviously you can get obviously different characters as well, so it is completely up to you. And I think no, well, we'll go into the events. So you got different events that you can unlock depending on your level. So you unlock certain events depending on your levels. You see, as you can see here, you have to reach level 48, level 75, so on and so on. And you can do them types of battles. You can do the squad battles, where you normally go against different players. This is where you go against different players, but it's not in real time. So this is where you go against their characters, but you don't necessarily, but they're not controlling their characters. The AI is controlling them, but they are their characters for all intents and purposes. So for example, the strongest player in this at the moment is this right one. The right one's always the strongest, so it's Nightwolf, because he is currently placed at 5006. As you can see, I'm currently 5,892, so I would obviously try and defeat this crew as best as I can. But they're lower level 4. They have a power rating, but certain obviously characters synergize better. This is not a very overly good crew at the moment, but we'll try and take that on another time. And then there's things that I haven't even unlocked yet. So you got Scavenger, you got Galaxy Wars, you got Ships, you got Shard Store. Honestly, God, there's absolutely tons. You got then the challenges, so quickly go on them. You got 2 different types of challenges. You got Bounty Hunter challenge, which as you can see by this, you just go on this and then you can sim one, for example. So if I sim that, you're going to get different obviously credits for it, and then they respawn every like 10 minutes basically. And then you got the second one, which is for gear, and you can enter this and go obviously against you know, whatever the character is for this one at the moment. Obviously the character for this is Savage Press, and you go against them essentially. You have 3 tier rounds, but again I'll come on to the battles and ending for one, and that's just to get gear. Then you got championships, which I think's level 85, I believe. Then you got mod battles, you got mod challenges, and then you got the guild that you're in, so you can join a guild obviously at any time. Add players, and then when you're battling in light or dark side, you can actually use other players' characters to assist you in them battles. So for example, if you have a lot of players or a lot of allies that are obviously stupidly high level, of level 85 for example, then you can use some of their level 85 characters to help you in the battles, which makes obviously life a hell of a lot easier for you, and a lot easier for you to pass them levels pretty quickly. So yeah, there's a lot to do, there's a lot to talk about. Like I say, this is just sort of like a brief overview video of what you can do. Like I say, you got ships. I've got a couple at the moment, only 2 at the moment, with Jedi Consulate in the obviously the Jedi ship, and then that is a Resistance X-Fighter. I actually have unlocked Home 1 as well, but I need obviously Admiral Akbar to access that. So you need characters to obviously unlock characters to get certain ships and stuff like that, and then obviously unlock ships to go with certain characters as well. But yeah, there's absolutely tons to do. This is your Cantina credit tokens. You can regen them obviously for the crystals, which obviously you will have to pay for most of the time unless you get them in obviously objectives and whatnot. But yeah, so they're your Cantina, and then this is just your normal energy ones. And again, they allow you to run the light or the dark side battles, and Cantina credits allow you to run the Cantina Battles. So like I say, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a very easy game to play. It's a very easy game to get into. You don't have to mummy it all the time. Again, going away from obviously Star Trek Fleet Command, which is obviously what I mainly do on this channel. So this is something that I can run in the background to that game, that I don't have to mummy coddle all the time. It's a lot easier to play, I believe, and it's a lot easier to get your head around. And it's quite interesting to collect the characters, to do the battles, which don't take very long at all. This is like, to be honest, this is the pinnacle of a phone game, something that you can log on to, takes 10 minutes to do whatever you need to do, and then you can log off, leave it for hours and hours on end, letting your energy or Cantina credits reboot, and then you can obviously go back onto it again for another 10 to 15 minutes depending on what you want to do at the time, and then again you can leave it for hours and hours on end, or you can spend the best part of 20, 30, 40 minutes on the game in a solid, doing squad battles, doing whatever else. But you don't have to, which is the good thing, and you can run battles. So if you do run a battle, for example, you can auto them as well, which makes obviously your life a lot easier. I'll quickly run through a battle to show you what I mean. As you can see, a lot of players, you can use other players, so we'll use Grandmaster Yoda for this, and obviously we've got this crew. So if you go to battle, and then once you've done a few battles yourself, because you got to do a tutorial when you first log in, you then have the ability to speed it up to ×4, and then you unlock the ability to do auto. When you click auto, the game will run. Obviously when you're using stupidly powerful players, this is very easy to do. So this is why I recommend obviously getting allies who are obviously very high leveled. So yeah, you just let it run auto, and this can be running in the background. You don't need to mummy this like Star Trek Fleet Command, for example, and it's a very good game to do. It's a very good game to collect, and especially if you're into Star Wars, it's a very good game to collect. So we'll just let this battle sort of run out, let it finish. There you go, boom, finished, and then you get your 3 stars. And then you can move on to the next battle. You unlock obviously tokens, you get equipment, you get different upgrades, and you get these as well. These allied credit things, as well as obviously XP and stuff like that to go towards your own level. But yeah, that's basically how you do it. There's 2 different sides. There's obviously normal and hard. So just bear that in mind. But yeah, other than that, I hope you've enjoyed this sort of insight video. I'm going to be doing more content on this basically in the next couple of weeks, just to see how sort of put it out there, see if people like it, see if people want to obviously participate. If you do want to participate, then please do let me know on my Discord. There is a link set up for Star Wars, and there is a Star Wars Cantina, so please let me know in there, and we could possibly even set up our own guild. So just let me know, and we can sort of synergize together and hopefully help each other out. Other than that, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button if this has been informative to you, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.